Deep in the heart of America's wildlands, a legend roams. The grizzly bear, majestic, powerful, and untamed. But today, one of them is fighting for his life. Grizzly bears once ruled these lands. But as humans expanded, their numbers dropped. Hunted, driven away, forced to the brink of extinction. Conservation efforts helped them make a comeback, but the wild is still unforgiving. And today, one bear is in unimaginable agony. Millions of wild bees have turned his body into a living hive. Their venom floods his bloodstream. His golden fur, once a symbol of strength, is now a battlefield. His roars of dominance have turned into cries of desperation. He stumbles through the forest, blinded by the swelling. His paws scrape against the earth, trying to escape the pain. He charges through trees, rolling, clawing, desperate for relief. But nothing helps. And time is running out. If the venom reaches his heart, it's over. A call for help echoes through the wilderness. A rescue team scrambles into action. Their mission? A race against death itself. The team moves fast. These people have dedicated their lives to protecting wildlife, to stepping in when nature becomes cruel. They know the risks. A wounded, panicked grizzly is as dangerous as it is vulnerable. But there is no other option. They track his movement, following the trail of broken branches and deep paw prints. Then they spot him. He is barely standing. His golden fur is covered in welts. His face is so swollen his eyes can hardly open. His breathing is slow, strained. The team knows what must be done. The bear flinches, growls weakly, and stumbles. A few seconds pass. Then his legs give out. His massive body collapses onto the forest floor. The race against time has begun. The team moves in. Smoke canisters are deployed to drive away the remaining bees. The air clears, but the damage is done. One rescuer carefully removes the embedded stingers, each one a tiny weapon that has already left its mark. Another checks his vitals. His pulse is weak. His temperature is dangerously high. Immediate treatment begins. Ice packs are placed along his spine to lower his body temperature. His dry, cracked nose is wiped clean and hydrated. A cold saline IV is connected to stabilize him. But there's another problem. The venom is still in his system. If they don't counteract it, his organs could shut down. A decision is made. An anti-venom injection is prepared. The needle is pressed into his thick skin. The medication is administered. Now all they can do is wait. His body is still. His breathing, shallow. The team watches, hoping, praying that his strength is enough to fight back. Minutes pass, then movement. His paw twitches, a deep inhale. His chest rises and falls with more force. His heartbeat steadies. For hours, the team monitors him. As the first light of dawn breaks through the trees, the bear stirs. His ears flick. His swollen eyes blink open. The rescuers take a step back. They hold their breath. The grizzly, once at the edge of death, is back on his feet. He looks around, dazed but alive. His gaze shifts to the rescuers. For a moment, they share something unspoken, an understanding, a silent gratitude. Then, without hesitation, he turns. Step by step, he moves forward, away from the people who saved him, back into the wild where he belongs. This time, with another chance at life. This is more than just one bear's story. Every day, wildlife faces threats, some from nature, many from us. Habitat destruction, climate change, poaching. And not all animals are lucky enough to be rescued. But we can change that. We can fight for them, protect them, and ensure that their stories don't end in tragedy. Because every life in the wild is worth saving.